Hey, what's good everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Cincinnati Royals here on NBA 2K21. We are here in the playoffs. We are the 1 seed in this tournament, man, and we go up against the Orlando Magic, who, made some improvements. They were 34 and 48 last season, but this season they did get in. And like I said before, they do have a few guys on this squad. They got Evan Fournier. They got custom recruit Dakota's Patton, who is actually starting for them. A little bit of a Swiss Army knife kind of guy, so that'll be really interesting to see how that turns out. They also have Wendell Carter Jr., Nikolai Vucevic, and Mo Bamba on the squad as well. So they got themselves a little bit of a backcourt. Oh, they also have a few other custom prospects, Rocket Wolf and Jonathan Thousand. Both find themselves on the squad as well, but their front court is a little, their backcourt is actually a little questionable with their guards. So I think we can actually match up pretty well. Just taking a look at our starting lineup that we're going to be rocking with. Tyrese Halliburton will be starting at the point. Henrik Stevenson at shooting guard. MPJ at the 3. Grant Williams at 4. And our all-star center, Ron Valabiti. It's going to be a good one, man. So make sure you smash that like button as well as hit subscribe. You have to be brand new to the channel. Let's go ahead and get this thing, man. Let's get it. Alright, man, so we got that game 1. Time to get things rolling here. Already forcing some misses, playing some tough defense. Rocket Wolf, who actually surprisingly got the start as well. He misses an open 3 as we got Henrik Stevenson in the corner, hitting the mid-ranger danger. That's how we get the first points of this playoff series, man. Shout out to Stevenson as we continue to try to play some great defense. Troy Brown, though, he's also wide butt naked open. But you can also see why they're an 8 seed as well, as they're missing open opportunities early, as Stevenson, once again with another bucket. He already has 4 points in this one. Dude got the start, looking for a lockdown defender on Evan Fournier. Definitely a matchup to watch out for over the course of this series. And just the whole team in general just playing phenomenal defense this time. Stevenson getting it to Michael Porter Jr. Jesus Christ. Going up towards the heavens. No magic tricks over here, man. But Orlando's playing a little resilient, man. They're not going to give up without a fight, as Ron Valabiti, they've locked him down early as well. That is a solid front court that the Magic have, as Rocket Wolf takes it into the teeth of the defense and gets the runner to go. The custom recruit in his first season in the league, making a difference already in this playoff series. The Magic do have a bright future. I got to give them that, as it's still only a 4-point game. Valabiti, though, taking on Rocket Wolf, gets the and one as well. You'll love to see that, man. You'll love to see it. And so take 18-10 lead, as Fournier, he's trying to drive it into deep for the defense. Has to go ahead and back it out here real quick, as Troy Brown trying to get it by Michael Porter Jr. Nearly does, but loses the ball. Here comes Halliburton, though. Gets it to Valabiti. Back to MPJ! Two-hand slam on Troy Brown Jr. Oh, my. You'll love to see it, man. And now we got a 20-10 lead. We doubled up on these guys early, as Fournier at the top of the key trying to get past Henrik Stevenson, who gets the steal. Gets it to Valabiti. He lays it down too. He just makes it look so easy, man. 22-10 in the process, as the Magic are just desperately trying to get themselves together here, as Valabiti gonna go ahead, dribble up court as well. Gets it to MPJ. He throws it down too. This time on 3 Magic defenders. 3 of them in the vicinity. None of them can do anything about it. 24-10, as Vucevic, he tries a 3-point jumper. He can't get that one to go. Derek Jones going the other way, and he gets an easy layup as well. 26-12. It's been a blowout early, showing why we are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference in the first place. An exciting team that has a legitimate shot of winning the championship, especially after we got some playoff experience back in Season 2. when we was knocked out by the Atlanta Hawks last season. So we're looking for revenge for sure, trying to make a deep run as Tony Bradley, he's going to go ahead, trying to back down the defender, trying the little post hook, a little bit too far for him as the Magic end up getting the rebound. Here comes Evan Fournier the other way, gets it to Josh Okogie, and he ends up getting fouled by Tony Bradley. Is going to go ahead and make at least one of his free throws. You know, still working on that with him, the Magic are. But we're still, despite that little spurt that Magic had, we still had him basically doubled up. But that being said, here comes Rocket Wolf going the other way and throws it down as well. One thing to note though, Rocket Wolf is already tired, got the Gatorade thing going. We're only in the first quarter too. He could use a little break. As Jones, he tries to lay it up after getting the rebound. That's no good. Here comes Orlando. Okogie pulls up for the mid-ranger danger. That's good. 31-19, but still, all things considered, we're having ourselves a pretty good quarter here overall. We have an early double-digit lead as it was mostly Cincinnati. We got a 33-19 game going into the end of this first quarter. We just got to continue to set that tone and take care of business. Let's get it, man. So let's go, man. Second quarter officially underway. We got Cincinnati. We got Orlando. As we go ahead trying to get things rocking and rolling here. Here comes Josh Green. Doesn't get the green bean, but still gets the shot to go. He just got himself a brand new contract as well this past off season. And we're so thankful to have this kid on our squad. He's been a big help for us this season. Great role player for sure. And speaking of which, going to go down court, Malik Beasley trying to dribble through. Gets it to Derek Jones on the inside, but he's found by Okogie. And Derek Jones, he ends up making one of the free throws. It's 36-21 as Rocket Wolf tries to hit the step back, but he wasn't ready for it. No good. As Halliburton dribbling up to Stevenson, looking for some space, ends up passing it around. Here comes Ron Valabiti. He's got a little boy on him, and he takes advantage of it. Easy bucket. Gotta do better than that on the defensive end. You cannot give a small guy like on Ron Valabiti. It's just not a winning formula. The former number one overall pick will make you pay for it. And you see right there, Valabiti, he got the takeover badge. Valabiti taking it to the teeth of the defense. He can drive too and gets the layup to go. He has some nice touch on the rim. He can't just dunk the ball. As we got a 42-23 game now. Michael Porter Jr. trying to lock up Tony Brown Jr. getting some help. Defense, but Chris Quinn is left open. He gets an easy slam. So they finally get to 25, but it has not been a good offensive performance for the Magic at all. As Grant Williams, he backs it out now, looking for just somebody to get open. Here comes Valabiti, though. He's going to try a post hook as well, but can't finish up close. Wendell Carter Jr. playing some great defense as they go to the corner. Rocket Wolf does end up making that three-point jumper go. As it's 42-28 now. Halliburton looking to help them respond. Tony Bradley got Rocket Wolf on him. That's barbecue chicken every time you get it in the post, and got that kind of disparity of height on him. As Troy Brown trying to dribble in, but gets it poked away by Tyrese Halliburton. Stevenson the other way lays it up in an easy transition bucket for the Royals, as they've been taking care of business early on in this second quarter. Okogie trying the three-pointer. It gets out with the go. But despite all that, though, it has been a huge deficit for Orlando. And it might get a little bit worse here depending on how the last few seconds play out. Josh Green with the pull-up. That's no good. Jeremy Grant, though, he finally gets himself on the score sheet with his first bucket. As they try to go deep, Mo Bamba got Jeremy Grant on him, but misses the put-up and doesn't make the basket in time for the buzzer beater. So basket is not going to count here. And so we go into the locker room right now. We're just out here dominating. Like, look at this. 64% field goal percentage, 20 assists. Ron Valabiti right now leading the way He has 15 points and 6 rebounds. And we only have like half a basketball going for us right here now. So let's see if we can keep it going here in the second half, as the Magic are going to start with the ball. Henrik Stevenson playing some great defense. He's just been a phenomenal lockdown guy, as we'll see if he can catch up on the offensive side. But if he does, he's going to be a great player in this league. As MPJ, he takes a quick mid-ranger danger. That's going to be good. It makes it 61 to 40, or 62 to 41, as we got another steal. This time Tyrese Halliburton going the other way. Valabidi with the layup. Should have been called for a foul as well, but can't get the and one, can't get everything. As they now double team Grant Williams, trying to mid-ranger danger. Should have swung it out to Henrik Stevenson. He was wide open for 3. But here comes Evan Fournier trying to teardrop across Ron Valabidi's outstretched arms, but it's no good. And Grant Williams got trying to get his back on track. He misses another mid-ranger danger. Can't get that mid-range jumper to go. More of a defensive guy. And Michael Porter gets called for the foul the other way. As Josh Green looking for the green bean, but instead going to try to run a little floppy. Gets Stevenson open right under the rim. He's been having a great day. Now with 11 in this one, as Cincinnati continues to build what is an impressive lead, up by 23, as we get another steal. This time Grant Williams all by himself, looking to bring it up. And one. Let's go, baby. Grant Williams, beautiful defensive play, turning it around and getting the bucket. He also got the free throw to go. And Cincinnati trying the 3-point jumper with Josh Green, but he doesn't get that green bean. Here going the other way. Here's Chris Quinn, though, and gets that bucket to go, but it's still been a rough going on offense. They played a little better here in the second half, but Cincinnati still taking care of business as Stevenson tries to lay it up, but Rocket Wolf ends up catching up. Stevenson's not the most athletic guy, so that might hold him back here in the future unless he really works on that part of his game. But Quinn, he gets it out to Dakota's Patton. He was a mid-first round pick in this past year's NBA draft. He's also a rookie. As they get it out to the corner, Evan Fournier is open but can't finish. Malik Beasley getting the rebound, though. Here's Henrik Stevenson pulling up for the mid-ranger danger. Gets that one to go. And it's back up over 20 points, an 85-64 game. And Stevenson's got that takeover badge and just has no shot of Evan Fournier making that shot, frankly. As we get it in, Jeremy Grant pulling up, bang, another basket. And Stevenson still got that takeover badge. He's waiting for him too. He loves the challenge of walking up the best player of your squad. As Fournier, another switch, but dribbles right into Malik Beasley, nearly airballs it. Here comes Stevenson the other way, trying to lay it up, and almost gets the and one. Will still be shooting a couple free throws after he gets fouled by Evan Fournier. It's 90-67 now after the free throws. Orlando just trying their best to finish strong here as they pull up for free. That's no good either. Here comes the Royals going to MPJ. Slam dunk, baby. And that's going to be in the third quarter, man. And here we are in game one. We're not wasting any time whatsoever. It's been a dominating performance early on. It's been a complete team effort, too. Nobody is going off for points necessarily. And despite that huge lead, 92-67 going into the final quarter. Alright, so let's get this final quarter underway. And, you know, got a couple of guys out here. Emmanuel Mudiay actually making his first appearance. Beasley as well finally getting a little bit more involved in the offense. That's only his second bucket. As Mudiay trying to take full advantage of the fourth quarter that has been given to him. Valabidi trying to back down Malachi Flynn, but is caught in the double team. Jacob Perdich able to go ahead and strip the ball from Valabidi and turns it to a Troy Brown three-pointer the other way. So gotta give him credit where credit is due. But that being said, Mudiay, he's dribbling the ball around a little bit, gets it out. Tyrese Halliburton in the wing and gets that free to go as well. And so not wasting any time. Doesn't matter that we got this, huge lead going right now. We're trying to send a message, We're trying to, show the world that, we are here for that NBA crown. That is what we are here to do. And this team can potentially do it as well. So long as we all stay healthy, we have a really good shot at this thing at the end of the year. It's Malachi Flynn. He pulls for free. That's no good, though, as Okafor gets it out to Tony Bradley, up to Derrick Jones Jr. And gets that two-pointer to go. It's 109-76. As now, Troy Brown trying to distance himself. Gets it to Jordan Clarkson. He's making his first appearance as well. And he tries to, do his thing on offense, but it's not working. Chris Quinn left all by himself, though. You hate to see it. But even still, man, we're up by 33, and it's going to take an absolute miracle for them to come back from this. Just be really interesting to see how both teams are going to play it, as we're at that point of the game now where a lot of our key guys, they're just chilling on the bench, with the exception of Tyrese Halliburton, just to help facilitate, the offense for the second team unit. As Jordan Clarkson, he tries to pull from three. That's no good either. As Halliburton, he's going to dribble up court. Gets it out to Jahlil Okafor, and that's a nice reverse layup. What a nice way to get your first bucket. As we finish up this game and we take care of business with ease. Winning game one here by a final score of 122-87. Now let's go ahead and check out the stats for our guys. Alright, man, so we'll go ahead and check out the stats for our guys. And our leading scorer today actually did not score very many points. He had only 21 points, but he also dropped 13 assists and 2 steals. Also shot 6 for 11 from the field. Ron Valabidi actually didn't do too terribly much in this one, but didn't necessarily had to. He played in less than half of the game, but he still had 17 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and a block. Henrik Stevenson had himself a big game, though. He ended up with 16 points and 5 assists in this one, as well as a couple of steals. Did a really great job as a free and D kind of role player. Michael Porter Jr., 15 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, off of 7 for 8 from the field. Jeremy Grant even had 13 points and 6 rebounds. We had quite a few people in double figures, which I definitely love to see going forward. I think Jahlil Okafor was the only one. Actually, he did get a field goal, so everyone scored that got into the game, which is really cool to see. Over on the Magic, it was definitely a tough time, and only 2 players on the Orlando Magic scored in double figures. Evan Fournier, but he only had 19 points off of 20 shots, so that's not really that impressive. And Chuma Okui, I believe he's from Auburn. He's a third-year pro. He had 11 points, and then he did like a little bit of everything else. They also did have 2 custom recruits playing this game. Rocket Wolf. He was surprisingly solid in this one. He had 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists in this game. So, he's not bad for playing at that starting point guard position. And then the other custom recruit that plays Dakota's Patton. He had 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Didn't do too much, even though he was the starter, but he is only a rookie, and he's still trying to figure it out here in the NBA. Good game 1 for us. We'll see what we can do in games 2 and 3. See if we can put ourselves in a position to close this series out in a clean sweep. Okay, guys, so we did go ahead and win our very first game. So only thing left to do now, we'll do a little bit of sim casting to see how we do in our games 2 and game 3. And it looks like our Cincinnati Royals, we're going to go ahead and take care of business here. A little closer than I thought it was going to be, but Cincinnati does end up winning game 2. And Henrik Stevenson led the way for us, man. He had 21 points and 5 rebounds with Michael Porter Jr., Blake Griffin, Tyrese Halliburton. We have, again, a bunch of guys in double figures. Nobody really going off for us right now, but a lot of people coming in and making a contribution for us, which is something that I definitely love for sure going forward. That balance is going to be extremely important, as it looks like the this Orlando Magic squad, they're certainly putting up a fight, and they actually win game 3 on their home court we actually gave it away in the second half. Tyrese Halliburton led the way with 20. But yeah, man, it looks like, you know, this Orlando squad, they're putting up a little bit more of a fight than I originally anticipated, especially in the sim, which is, you know, pretty crazy to think about. And we do narrowly win game 4. We barely hold on to win. That big first quarter lead that we built was the absolute difference for us. Michael Porter Jr. and Malik Beasley both had 20+ points. Tyrese Halliburton and Ron Valabidi weren't too far behind either. Actually, it's these 4 guys that kind of carried the day. But hey, we got a 3-1 lead right now, and next episode will be game 5, which is going to be in Cincinnati once again. We have an opportunity to close them out. Let's just go ahead and take care of business. In the meantime, though, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, I would appreciate if you smash that like button for me, as well as hit subscribe if you have to be brand new and like what you see here on the channel. But this is John J Gaming on the mic signing off, but hoping you're all out there having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.